Crowning the reading, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Your roller attitude, Six of Swords. Okay, so you moved on from something. Three of Cups. The Hermit in your hopes and fears. And the outcome is the Ten of Cups. Very nice. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. All right. Let me just pull this down a little bit so you can see this all. Okay. And under the Knight of Wands, we have Justice. All right, Taurus just had that card too. Well, I have most of my New Direction cards here, and I also have Distance here. I'm kind of getting like a very straight up story that I don't like to just stick to one story because I feel like it may not resonate with a lot of people. But you got some kind of offer here that's making you very happy, very excited to go in some type of new direction and leave a storm, leave chaos, leave drama even, to go and be at peace. You're bringing your life back into balance somehow. The problem is there's a lot of aloneness. You're leaving your friends, leaving a group, leaving a neighborhood, leaving a soulmate, or leaving a job that you've worked for a long time, even a home or a neighborhood. You're leaving. Some of you may literally be moving towards a beach or near water, moving possibly a distance away from your children. You have this, in this particular deck, in this Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is about abandoning something and leaving something or someone out in the cold. I don't really see another person here. I mean, you could. I see this happy ending. So, but in this particular card, there's a key here that will unlock the door to someone's new life, new path. Something is better waiting on the other side. But this person is so, like, sad that they have to abandon something that they're not seeing that this key is behind their back. Like, all you have to do is pick your head up and turn around and look. And then it's like the answer to all of your problems is right there. So, I mean, the Five of Pentacles to me could signify quitting a job. So like if I go down that route, you had to use your intuition here to make some type of beneficial choice. You've had some type of enlightenment, a breakthrough, an epiphany. You've looked at something from a different perspective. The Nine of Cups is in your challenge position, which is wish fulfillment. You got what you want. You got the offer that you want. Or if you did, with the Justice and the Ten of Cups being here, if you did put in an offer on a new home that is far away, you may be moving far away from your family, or your children may be moving far away from you, because it's like I'm getting this sense of being alone, leaving friends, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, which just kind of makes me feel like you got some type of a job offer to be free and go in a more peaceful, beautiful, happily ever after type of direction. But for some reason, this goodbye is very difficult for you. It's very sad. There could also be a proposal of marriage here, or a proposal to move in together with someone. And you know it's the right thing to do, but either this person lives at a distance and you have to go there. You're just really having a hard time moving on from these memories. And the Hermit, I mean, in your hopes and fears is you're hoping to ghost the situation, but you're fearing ghosting the situation. I see you doing it. There's too much action here for it to not be done. I feel like there has been a lot of thought put into this, and I feel like the decision has been made. The decision may have been made by an outside party, which would be a job offer, a house offer, a proposal of marriage, something to that effect. that came in. There's that Nine of Swords. You're very worried about this move that you're making. Like, am I going to be happy? Is this the right thing? I do feel like it is, Gemini. I do feel like you've also been thinking about it for a long time, or somebody has. You either feel abandoned or you feel like you're abandoning someone, a soulmate, a home that you've lived in. This is something here where somebody has been in it for like 19 years. Like, this is so hard. I'm leaving all of my friends. I'm leaving my home. I'm leaving my job. Maybe you're doing all of it. But it's because of either a new direction or something that you're using your intuition to see what is going to make you happy. And although you have to get rid of some, I wouldn't even say get rid of, I feel like you're just putting distance between you and a group or your children or your friends. Like, if you worked at a company for 19 years, sure, it's going to be difficult to leave, absolutely. But you're moving on to something better. If you're leaving the home that you grew up in, yes, it's hard to let go of, but you're going to be so much happier when you do it. I feel like you were doing, I'm hearing online research. You've been online researching something for a long time. I just feel like you're not getting up and putting that key in the door yet. You got your suitcase in your hand. Maybe you're not revealing it yet with the High Priestess energy and the Hermit energy. Maybe you haven't, maybe you know you got this offer and you're very happy about this offer and it is your wish fulfillment, but now you're saying to yourself, now I got to tell them. Now I got to use the key and open up the door and tell all my friends I'm leaving, or tell my neighbors I'm leaving, or tell my boss that I'm not going to work here anymore. Show me Gemini, please. Show me Gemini. And if you're a Gemini and you're afraid that you're not going to make new friends at the new place that you're going to, I would not worry about that, because Geminis make friends very easily, and there's the World card. I knew it. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with so many spiritual insights. High Priestess, soon you'll begin your new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. And they did. You really got something that you wanted. But now it involves like making some type of big change in your life, like ending a major chapter here, but moving on to something better. Show me Gemini, please. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you might be opening, let's see what this says. You may be opening your own business, leaving a job. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams, again, is coming up, will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and the independence you now enjoy. There's something here about you being alone, but I do not feel like someone's getting a divorce. Now, it could be. You may have been in a relationship with someone for a long time and it wasn't working out, and you said, I have to use my intuition here to make these beneficial changes, and I got to use that key, and I got to get myself out of here, and I got to be free. But for some reason, you're ending up with the Ten of Cups, which makes me feel like you're not leaving a relationship here. Now, Nine of Pentacles could be someone leaving a job, like I said, and possibly starting your own business. That's independence. Let's get one of these cards and see if we can get any more information from that. Show me additional messages for Gemini, please. Show me additional messages for Gemini. Okay, you got two here. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. There's so much aloneness here. You may even literally be doing meditation. The Hermit is meditation. The Hangman, the High Priestess, they're all meditation. It's like you're asking the universe for answers. Should I do this? You're in deep thought. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Maybe you feel like you don't have the money to move into this new direction. If you don't, you're going to get some money. Something is coming in here that's going to push you into where you're supposed to be. I feel like it's some type of offer. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Someone may literally be starting some type of a spiritual business here online. There's a lot of universal energy here. Something that you're very passionate about. Someone could literally be a medium here because I got Pisces, 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 Pisces. I got Scorpio and Cancer as well, which is all the water signs. There's a lot of psychic energy here. There's a lot of meditation. Let's pull you a spiritual card. Angels, show me additional messages for Gemini, please. Additional messages for Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know, please? This one. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success and failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of your hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. That's very strong here. And you'll realize that, in fact, you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. More children. Someone work with children? What was under there? That 9 of Swords. What are you using, Gemini? You're so worried all the time. What's on the bottom? Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they need and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Well, I don't really feel like it's a lack of confidence in this new direction. I mean, it could be. I don't really have cards here for that. The Knight of Wands would be being brave and taking action and going after what you want. But that's what makes me feel like you're doing it. With the Justice card here, I just feel like maybe you're going to work for a government organization, or maybe you're signing papers for a home. Maybe you're doing this with your significant other. Maybe you're getting married. I mean, it's going to be so many things for so many people. But there's so much peace here. Like, once this move or this decision or whatever it is to end this thing, like, you're going to be so peaceful. You're going to be free. All right, let's do an angel answer segment for you. I'm going to pretty much leave that there. It's really all I can pull because I feel like I just keep getting repetitive messages at this point. Angels, show me the answers to Gemini's question, please. You can start focusing on a question if you would like to, Gemini. I'm going to lay 3 cards face down on the table. Once the 3rd card is down, you're going to pick number 1, 2, or 3. It's important that you follow your intuition and pick the first number that comes to your mind. This is an exercise to teach you to learn to use your gut, okay? You do not have to play angel answers, and you don't have to be a Gemini to play either. Anybody can play. All right, angels, can I have one more for the answer? This one? This one. Okay. On the bottom of the deck will be for everyone. There it is. Choose the new direction, Gemini. Okay. Answer number 1, 2, or 3. Now you can pick. Pick the first number that comes to your mind, and then don't change your mind. Very important. Okay, here's the answer to your question, Gemini. There will be a peaceful resolution within the next few months. Meditation brings answer. You're like in deep meditation here or something, or you're looking for answers from the universe. You know, I always say This is going to be beneficial for you, whatever it is. Even if you are moving a great distance from your children, or if your children are moving away from you and you're worried if you're going to be happy without them, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's for your highest good. And what I was going to point out was the signs. There's signs everywhere. There's rainbows all over this reading. Rainbows come out after a storm, which tells me that you are going to be moving into something beautiful, something calm, something peaceful, harmony, happiness with the sun. But if you don't know what to do and you're looking to the universe for answers, guys, there's answers everywhere. Read the billboards around you. Read the title of your emails. Watch the commercials on TV or listen to the radio. You'll really get your answers there. That's where I get my answers. It's always in a song. If you keep hearing the same song over and over, there's a message there for you. Whether it's the artist's name, the chorus of the song, or go on to YouTube and you can Google the song and then you can read all of the words. Like the angels try to send us messages in through billboards, conversations that other people are having. If you're in line at the grocery store and the people in front of you are talking about moving to Florida, that's a sign. I'm just trying to point out that if you pay attention, the answer to your questions are there, and meditation can always be very helpful. Because even if like when I first started doing meditation, I thought, well, it doesn't do anything for me. I didn't get any answers. It clears your mind, and it helps you to think clearly and focus on what it is that you really want. I know Geminis are going to have a hard time with meditation because your mind just does not stop. All right, so I have one final message for you. This message may or may not resonate with the reading. This is a new deck that I have, and you are the first one that I'm using it on. I forgot all about it in Aries and Taurus, but I just remembered right before I started your reading, I wanted to pull them out. I will be reading this message from the book if you are interested in sticking around for that. Yes, I did already read the book. However, it's impossible to remember all the messages that are in these cards. On the bottom of the deck, you have Persephone, which is actually the name of the High Priestess. Very interesting. Inexperience. So you're afraid that you're not experienced enough to move towards something? And look at the adaptability. Gemini, you can adapt to anything. All right. So I would like to read these from the book. You have card number 4, and the name is AINE, if that means anything to anyone. Let's see. Oh, that's not a 4. Oh, that's a 1. I'm sorry. It looks like a 4, doesn't it look like a 4? All right. Anyway, hold on. I gotta go back. Okay, we have it now. Number 1. So the message in this card is, sometimes you find yourself unable to respond to life's challenges because you are holding on too tightly of an image of how things should be. It's hard to adapt to changing circumstances when you're so connected to familiar conditions or your old identity. You're like leaving your whole entire life behind. Or you may be too attached to the form of your desired outcome, and when things go in a different direction, you resist. So the angels may be pushing you to do something that you're trying to resist. Interesting. Have no fear. Instead, love these changes and be open and curious about them. You're very curious, Gemini. Call on the goddess Anne to embody her power. Remember, she could effortlessly shift from one form to another and move between worlds without consequence. Trust that whatever you're bumping against will dissolve through your willingness to simply be with what is and allow the magic to reveal itself. So you seem to be stuck on this new direction, and possibly not, like, you might be resisting it because you don't want to use that key to unlock that door because it brings really significant changes for you. But I don't know, I feel like you're being pushed or being called, or to go somewhere. I have all of my new direction cards here. But anyway, I am going to leave that there, Gemini. I do hope that this message was helpful to someone in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.